Hi everyone, I'm Shini and I took AUSMAT last year in Sunway College. I'm from the February 2023 intake. So in this video, I'll be sharing with all of you what AUSMAT is, why I chose AUSMAT, why I chose Sunway, and lastly, some of the key tips and takeaways I would like to share with you guys on how to survive AUSMAT. So what is AUSMAT? AUSMAT is actually Australian Matriculation, which is also known as Australian Year 12 program. So it has equivalent qualifications with A-levels, CIMP, MAFI, STPM, and so on. Why did I choose AUSMAT? The first reason is because it is a one-year program, which is very fast, and their syllabus is relatively shorter than A-levels and also those two-year programs. And then the second reason is because AUSMAT is globally recognized, so I can choose any uni that I can apply to any uni of my choice. And then the third one is because AUSMAT is 50% coursework and also 50% external examination. So I find it easier to balance between the two, so I don't have to be so stressed when it comes to exam day like A-levels. So yeah, I won't experience as much stress as other pre-U programs. That's why I chose AUSMAT. For Sunway College, there are 3 intakes, mainly February, July, and also September intake. So February and also July intake, they are the traditional pathway. So majority of students, they go into these 2 pathways. February and July, they are 10 months, and then for September is 15 months. Students from September intake, right, they have extra 5 months to experience what AUSMAT is really like, and the teachers and the lecturers will give them an overview and also to build a firmer foundation for them to enter the 10-month actual AUSMAT program. Yeah, so basically it's like a pre-AUSMAT kind of thing. So for subject combination, there are a lot of different combinations. And for the full subject list, I'll attach down below at the description box. Please refer to that if you're interested. And for me, since I want to pursue medicine after AUSMAT, my subject combination includes human biology, chemistry, English as an additional language or dialect, and also the last one is mathematics methods. As for the maths, we have 3 types of maths: application, methods, and specialist. And then for application, it is relatively easier than methods. So before you decide on which maths to take, you need to double check with your desired university to ask whether they accept both, or they only accept application, or they only accept methods. For me, I took methods because methods are accepted by more universities compared to applications. Yeah. Okay, moving on to the grading system. As just now I've just said, it's 50% coursework and then 50% based on the external WAIS exam. The 50% internal assessment, it includes like oral presentations, and then topic tests, investigation tasks, mid-year exam, and also the final exam. So the other 50%, it depends on the WAIS examination, which is, for me, was taken in November 2023. Yeah. So the 50%, it depends solely on your written exam, which is 3 hours long paper, and then the paper will determine your marks for the 50%. Yeah, and then 50% internal plus the 50% WAIS examination, you will get your final A-bar. Okay, many of you might be curious on why did I chose Sunway instead of other institutions. So the main reason is because Sunway, they are very generous in their scholarships. So for me, I got 10 distinctions in my IGCSE, so I'm eligible for the full scholarship in Sunway College. Similarly, in MCKL, they also offer full scholarships for my results, but then students have to maintain a certain CGPA, which is 3.20, in order to maintain their scholarship for the next semester. So for me, I don't want to be stressed, and yeah, I don't want to be stressed. I just want to take a one-off scholarship. That's why I chose Sunway. So upon 2023, right, the fees I've paid to Sunway amounted to 11,400. Since the full scholarship only covers the tuition fees, I have to pay my own examination fee and also all the resources fees. The sum of all those fees, which is not included in the tuition fees, amount to 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. And then the other 1,400 ringgit is actually my lab fees. So since my subject combination includes human biology and also chemistry, which is science subjects. So I have to pay 700 for each science subjects that I have taken. This also goes to A-levels and MAFI and all other science-related courses. As long as you got used the lab, then you need to pay the lab fees of 700 ringgit. And then besides that, I'm also fascinated by Sunway College facilities. They have a lot of study areas for me to choose, and whenever I need a place to study, I can just go wherever, since the study tables and study decks are all over the place. Besides that, in AUSMAT Sunway, they have amazing lecturers. For my lecturers, they are all very experienced, very passionate about their work, and they always give encouragement and support to their students. Here's a quick shout out to Mr. Amin, Miss Low, Mr. Lam, and also Miss Yati. I'm really fortunate as a student to have them as my subject lecturers. They really helped me grow in terms of academics and also as a person as well. Besides that, what's so special about AUSMAT Sunway is because they have this advisee program. So a few students will be under one subject lecturer, and the subject lecturer will be their advisor, their teacher advisor. Once in a while, the advisor will meet their advisee so that the advisor can ensure the mental health of their advisee and also to just check up on their academic performance. For me, my academic advisor is Miss Yati, which is my chemistry teacher. So I accepted a lot of help from her as we set realistic goals together and to reflect on what go wrong in the last semester and whatnot. Yeah. However, despite all the advantages I've stated so far, there are parents that are still very concerned about Sunway culture, hence they don't want their children to come to Sunway to study. This is because Sunway culture is generally known as party school or clubbing culture or those toxic people and such. But then for me, I don't agree to this kind of rumors, because I think no matter which university you go, there are people who go clubbing, there are people who go party, there are people who enjoy entertainment and such. So I think it is very important for you to identify what is your first priority in college. So after you identify it, then you need to choose your friends wisely. So if you choose friends that can study with you, or they can form a very healthy study environment with you, then most probably all of you in that study group would progress towards the same goal and to excel in their academics. Moving on to the last part of this video, which is some of my tips to survive AUSMAT. Okay. Firstly, the most important thing you have to bear in mind is to be consistent with your grades and also your assignments. I think every single AUSMAT alumni would actually agree with me, because if you're not consistent, right, if your grades is sometimes A, sometimes fail, sometimes A, sometimes fail, right, it fluctuates a lot. So your final ATA, it will also cannot maintain at a very high level. It might be at the middle or it might be lower. Yeah. So if you want to score well, you want to get a high ATA score, you need to be very consistent in your performance. Make a study schedule or to learn more study techniques online and such, so that you can improve yourself academically and make your performance consistent. Yes. Secondly, I think it is very important to manage your time wisely. So time is very crucial for AUSMAT students, because each and every single week we have at least one test or one exam or one task, investigation task, one oral presentation and such. So it is very draining in a way if you do not have good time management skills. However, I think it is also very important for you to be socially active. So I recommend you to go join Sunway Student Volunteers, as it is a very good club, it is a very good club for you to enhance your CV and at the same time to volunteer in various events held by Sunway Student Volunteers. So you don't have to organize any events, you just be a member and you just join into the club, and you can choose whatever events that you want to join. Yeah, it's very chill and free and easy. So whenever you have time, maybe after an exam, then you can just sign up for an event. Yeah. And then if you accumulate a certain number of volunteering hours, you will be given an award acknowledging your contributions to the society. Yeah. Besides that, I think it is also very important for you to find a mean of entertainment, such as like hobbies like sports, like painting, drawing, doing anything that you like besides studying. I think it's very important to balance between academics and also your personal life. So you have to have a very strong mental health and very healthy inner self for you to excel academically as well as excel in your life as a person. Yeah. So thirdly, I think it is very important to create a strong bond with your subject lecturers and also your classmates. Who knows, like maybe in the future when you're applying to universities, right, you might need letter of recommendation by your subject lecturers. So it's very important for you to learn from your subject lecturers as a person as well, and maybe they will also inspire you to pursue a certain career in the future. So yeah. And then one quick tip for Sunway students is that I think the IOUP office is actually doing a very great job in handling student admissions and also administrative processes for student visa application and the whole admission process basically. So they actually help students to go through this whole process together so that the students are not alone. Yeah. If you have any questions regarding school applications and admission process to universities, feel free to drop by the IOUP office. The IOUP office is just inside the IO, which is International Office, and then you walk straight, you turn right, and then you turn left again, and then just walk in, find a counselor, and then just talk to them about your problems. Yeah, just feel free to go to the IOUP office because sometimes the application deadline and such, right, they are very tight, and sometimes you're not even aware of the deadline. So maybe you miss the deadline already, then you want to apply, it will be too late. You need to be aware and ask the counselors on which universities have opened their applications for students to apply. Here comes the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that in any ways this video can help you in learning more about AUSMAT in Sunway. Yeah. So if you have any questions, please drop a comment down below. I will reply to them as soon as possible. And I have also attached all of the links, relevant links inside the description box. So feel free to take a look and click into them if you are interested. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!